think the most important thing to know about Ariel is that she was just a very, very good, very, very sweet, kind person. And that's not just me as a mom saying that. I've heard that from hundreds of people that knew her. Just watching her grow and turn into this beautiful woman who, you know, loved babies, loved her family. She loved Bruno Mars. One of my favorite memories is I had bought a Bruno Mars CD and was going to surprise her with it, and I left it on the table in our hallway, and I heard her squeal when she saw it, and she grabbed it and she said, "This is mine." That was really just before she was killed. But the night that Ariel was killed, she was at a party with some high school friends in Fullerton, and she went to this party with an acquaintance she had known for 10 months, and a person that nobody really cared for in her family or friend group, and I wasn't happy about it, but she was 21 and I trusted her. You know, I knew that when she drove, she didn't drink. I knew she wore a seatbelt all the time. I mean, like I said, you know, I can say it 100 times, she was a good girl. At night, she let her hair down, and you know, I'm not saying I never did that either, so I can't hold it against her, but she had a lot to drink, and so did the driver, and so did the third passenger, and everybody at that party. And how she was put into the car, she was asleep. There's different stories of what happened that night.
I remember.
Yeah, but someone said she was asleep, and the police report, I think I'm the only one in the family who's read it, but it was the male passenger who put her into the car. And even though Ariel made sure everyone had seatbelts on, they just put her in the back with no seatbelt. And I think if they had put a seatbelt on her, taken the time to do that, maybe she'd still be here. I just know that they were headed back to this girl's house, the driver's house in Fountain Valley, and for some reason she went the wrong way. When she made it all the way from Fullerton to Fountain Valley, but she was just going north when she should have been going south on Brookhurst Street, and they hit a telephone pole, and it snapped in half, and then the car spun and it hit a metal sign, and then it bounced off of that and into a brick building. So keeping Ariel's memory alive is, of course, very important to our family. I mean, she's always going to be a part of our family. She's always going to be missed. There's always going to be a gaping hole in our family, but, you know, it's not just her, the legacy she leaves and the memory she leaves behind. It's her friends as well, and making sure that I feel this obligation to make sure that her friends grow up well and lead happy lives. And